Okay, good morning. Um, I'm coming on this morning to speak again about my December talks. That's about your issues, conquering your issues, knowing what your issues are, and actually doing something about them. So today I want to speak on the words that we speak out of our mouth. And I want to ask, again, I'm sorry, it's Conquering Jackie Daniels, CEO of Always Stay Conquering. I have on one of my t-shirts today. I don't know if you can really see it that well. It's I am spiritually unbothered. Anyway, I came on to talk a little bit about um, the issue that we sometimes have with our words that we speak to our loved ones or to ourselves or to other people in general. And I wanted to talk about or ask the question, do you bless more with your mouth, or do you curse more with your mouth? Meaning, do you bless your loved ones with your mouth, or do you curse your loved ones with your mouth? Okay, I got to tone down my red on this. Okay, so anyway, let me finish what I'm saying. So what I mean by that is the words that you speak, you can be verbally assaulting someone or verbally exalting someone, meaning you can be verbally lifting someone up with your words, or you can be verbally downshifting someone's self-esteem with your words. Which one are you doing, and are you doing it on a daily basis? So the question is, do you need some grace? From our video from yesterday, where we talked about unforgiveness and saying that in order for you to forgive someone, you need to show them some grace. Now, I'm on when I said, now, have you ever needed some grace? And this is where you would answer that question of yes, you need some grace and you need forgiveness because you know that you have verbally been assaulting your loved ones or verbally been assaulting people. Now, there is a scripture in the Bible that talks about your tongue being a double-edged sword. And what that means to me is on one end of the sword, your tongue can be a blessing. On the other end of the sword, your tongue can be a curse. And it's like that's coming from the same person. That are not to be so. Okay. If you are cursing people more with the words that you speak out of your mouth, you need to get some help. You need to get some healing. This is how you can tell if you are still a bitter person or a broken person, because if most of the language or most of the tone of voice that comes out of you is constantly hateful, the tone of voice is constantly nasty, you don't care what you say, you go into almost an emotional overspillage. You know, you can't control your emotions and your words come out reckless. You need to get some help. Do a self-analysis on yourself and find out, why are you this way? Don't take that into 2020. Seriously. Don't take those types of behaviors, those types of words, the way that you speak. Don't take that into 2020. Get some help for that. Okay? You need to really sit down and ask yourself, have I been this way? When I speak, is my tone nasty? When I talk about people, am I gossiping? Am I backbiting towards people that tell me their problems? Am I talking behind people's backs? What are the words that I speak out of my mouth when I open my mouth? This is something that you have to ask yourself, and you have to do some work on yourself to get some healing from that. You're still broken. You're still bitter. If most of the words that come out of your mouth is assaulting someone, is hurting someone, if you are using your words to hurt someone, you need to ask for forgiveness for that. To stop hurting people with your words, to stop hurting people with your tone of voice. It's time to learn how to be gentle. It's time to learn how to be kind and have the meek, spirit. It's time to change, reshape the way that you are. The way you speak to people is horrendous. Okay? Ask yourself, for mothers that have kids, how do you speak to your children? I know I had to ask for forgiveness a lot of times because of how I speak to my children. And I realized that I have been speaking more curses to my kids than blessings. And I've changed that around. I've changed that now. Why can't I be soft spoken to my kids? Why can't I be slow to speak to my kids? Why do I have to fly off the handle? It's me. It's not my children. It's how I allow my day to attack my character. And when I come home, I'm going off on my children. No. I couldn't be like that anymore. I had to change the way I was doing things. I was one of those mothers that was a yelling mother. Sometimes it slips up every now and then, but I catch myself and I apologize. Yes, kids deserve to be apologized to. They are human beings. They are people. They're not for you to always be yelling and screaming at them. I mean, what are you showing them? If you're always yelling and screaming at them, or don't have no patience with them, or every time you turn around, they getting on your nerves, that kid was a blessing to you. There are a lot of people around here that don't have their children anymore due to death, or that can't have kids. And you're sitting around here cursing yours? No, do some self-analysis, people. That's what I'm saying. Do a self-analysis on yourself. Become self-aware of who you are, how you speak to your loved ones, and how often do you do that? You need some help. That's all I stopped by to say. Like I said, these videos are going to be short. This is just something that I'm doing for myself to overcome my my way of being, because there was a lot of times where I wouldn't make a video because something stopped me, like either my hair wasn't right, or I didn't fix my face right, or I wasn't dressed. But now I don't have a problem with that. My hair is done. Okay, and I can do my videos before I go to work. I have those time frames, because when you look at your clock, everybody gets 24 hours in a day. You got 12 hours, that morning time, and then you got 12 hours that afternoon time to do whatever it is you're going to do in your life. You get to decide. I see the clock as 12 disciples, or you could call it that's your 12 disciples. What do you do at 1 o'clock? What do you do at 2 o'clock? What did that disciple do at 3 o'clock? Look at them as your 12 disciples, like Jesus did, his 12 disciples. Put them to work for you. What are you doing at 1 o'clock? What are you doing at 2 o'clock? Become disciplined in that form of your life so that you can produce more things. Okay. So anyway, you can find these videos on my channel, on my YouTube channel at, I think it's called Conquering with Jackie. And my, website for you to buy my shirt is alwaysstayconquering.bitcartel.com. Follow me at Conquering Jackie and Always Stay Conquering. Have a nice day. Share this video, like the video, even comment on the video. Let me know that you're a part of this movement that I'm doing for December. It's actually a challenge for me. I challenge myself to get on here to make videos all the way up to my birthday, 12/12. Okay, so have a good morning, Facebook.